having bad credit is equivalent to having no credit. Like, it's all the same. So having no credit, you can't really do anything either. It's just like having bad credit.
Yeah, you steady losing cause you steady snoozing. Man, my grind exclusive, screaming hallelujah. A thin line between a lie and the truth. You rather sleep in the cooch, I'd rather sleep in the booth. Can't believe
Hey YouTube, it's your girl Tatiana back with another video, and today we are going to talk about credit and 5 tips on how you can get great credit. So let's get right into the video. Credit is super important. I don't care what anybody tell you, it's important. Like, it's important, especially if you want to save $1. Like, it is important. I know you guys want to save your coins just like I want to save mine. Yes, if you have a lot of money, you can pay double if you don't have good credit. But imagine if you had good credit and like a nice amount of money, you know what I mean? You don't have to pay double. So if you want to save your money and use that for something else, I mean, work on your credit. It's like, these tips, they're gonna help you. They're really gonna help you. So just kind of say if you are starting off with no credit, these are tips that will work for people that have no credit, or who may have bad credit and they're trying to build their credit or like fix their credit. So this tip is to learn about credit. Learning about credit is important because you know what helps your credit, you know what harms your credit, and just to know just to know about it is important. So that would be my first tip, is to learn everything you can. I would definitely recommend listening to Dave Ramsey. Tip 2 is denying credit cards. Like, honestly, when you are young, you're 18, you go and you apply for these credit cards for Forever 21, and you apply for Victoria's Secret credit cards, and they're like, you're young, you don't have any credit, so they're gonna be like, oh yeah, here you go, here's they give you this amount of credit, knowing that you can't pay the month. Like, if you max it out, they know that you can't pay it. Like, you're a college student, like, it's so hard. Like, they just set you up for failure. So honestly, let me show you like how many that I get in the mail. Like, literally, they send me things to apply for credit cards all the time. Deny these. Like, honestly, no. These, throw them in the trash. Throw them in the trash. Rip them, throw them in the trash. Like, no. They set you up for the okie doke. It sucks. It's to get a secured credit card. Okay, so say if you want to get a credit card and you have no credit, so you cannot get approved for like a American Express or like a huge credit card. Typically, like, those stores like Forever 21, Best Buy, they'll accept you without having any credit. They'll probably give you like a $500 credit limit, which is really nothing, but then you end up like maxing it out but can't pay it back. So if you can't do like a big credit card like American Express or Capital One, Discover, anything like that, because you have no credit, I would recommend doing a secured credit card, which that means so say if you want a $500 limit, you put $500, it's like a $500 deposit, you put that down for your credit card, but then they give you a credit card that you can spend. Say if you want to pay like a bill or something, or for gas, for grocery, I would use it for stuff like that, something where you know you have the cash and can pay it right back. So a secured is a great way to build your credit. My 4th tip, if you are getting if you want to get like a car, buy a car, or take out maybe like a personal business loan, I would get the loan, especially for a car, get the loan through my bank. Because, let me explain, when you go to a car lot, and especially if you have crappy credit, what they do is pull your credit from a whole bunch of banks, and kind of whichever bank accept you, that's where you'll get approved through. That's not saying that you'll have a great interest rate, and it's not saying that your car payment is going to be low. I would go to, like, I just bought my car last year. Again, I think at that time my credit score was 730, so I went up 10 points. What I did was I went into the bank. I have Delta Community Credit Union. Credit unions are great too. Great banks. Credit unions are really great. So I went to my bank. No, actually, this is another story time, but I actually went to the dealership before I actually thought about going to my bank, and I'm like, okay, no, because that's honestly, they're literally, they're salesmen. They're doing their job. They're trying to get you out that day in a brand new car so that they can make their commission. At the end of the day, everybody has a job. That's their job. I don't knock it for them. I don't knock them for that, but everybody has a job, and you have a job to protect yourself. So protecting yourself, go get approved, like pre-approved through your bank. Last but not least, tip 5 is to pay your bills on time. Pay your bills. Paying your bills does not build your credit, but it can harm your credit. So if you do not pay like a water bill, light bill, or something and go into collections, that is the worst thing for your credit, is when something goes into collection. Especially, like, people don't know, medical bills, oh my gosh, like, they hurt your credit so bad. So just pay your bills on time. Like, I know it doesn't build your credit, but like, if you don't pay it, it harms it. So, and I don't think a lot of people even know that. So those are 5 tips I have for you to keep your credit in good standing and to have a great credit score without having any credit. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.